Hi Gemini, this is your monthly August tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of August. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in August. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have Strength clarified by the Fool. In the potential outcome, we have the Empress, the Emperor, and the Two of Cups. And we have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Not only is it a general reading, it could be a final stop. Your final stop, Gemini. This is such a fantastic reading, and I'll tell you where or how you will meet this person. I'm about to. Alright, you will meet this person at a Leo's birthday party. That's where you meet them. It could be the birthday boy or the birthday girl themselves, or it could be someone at that birthday party. Yep. It doesn't mean you should go to every single Leo birthday party, but if you're invited to one or two or three, I think you should definitely consider it. All right. Let me jump the gun real quick. In the potential outcome, we have the Empress and the Emperor and the Two of Cups. This is a husband and wife. Yes, the Empress and the Emperor are husband and wife. Okay. It's also you cannot go above the Emperor and the Empress in the same spread, especially when one comes right after the other. This was meant to be. This is your future spouse, Gemini. It's that simple. The Emperor and the Empress are also divine counterpartners. The Two of Cups right next to them is a card of a soulmate connection. All right? Yep, that's it, Gemini. But yeah, we start off with the Three of Cups, Page of Cups, and the other 3 cards, right? The Three of Cups is a card of a celebration. Okay, the Page of Cups is either an invitation to go to that celebration, or when you do make an appearance, somebody will approach you. Okay, Strength right there in the middle, clarified by the Full. Strength is a Leo major arcana card, one of Leo's major arcana cards, and we are in the middle of a Leo birthday season, so I assume the Three of Cups, the first card that came out, is a Leo's birthday. You know, another zodiac sign had a similar reading. It's very similar. Not in the monthlies, but I think the week before. That came out Thursday. These are supposed to come out on Saturday. So there was another one. Perhaps that would be the person. I don't know. Perhaps a lot of people are going out. It's summertime, right? People go to Leo's birthdays, and that's where they meet their significant others. That could be it as well, right? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Three of Cups is a card of actually going somewhere. The Wheel of Fortune could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, and the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle. First of all, it's a start of a cycle for that Leo, because it's their birthday, it's their new year starting, and at the same time, it's a start of a cycle between you and this new person. Okay, very fortunate cycle. The word fortune is there for a reason, Gemini. The Fool, clarifying strength, could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is a card of just going for it. Just doing it. It's a card of taking a leap of faith. And then it's not because you're reckless, it'll just feel like the right thing to do, because the two of you will click immediately, right there on the spot. It's like you will have them at hello, and the other way around. I think it's going to be a love at first sight, instant connection. Right? It's like when your eyes meet, you'll know. You'll already know. Okay. Again, going back to the potential outcome, the Emperor and the Empress, Libra, Taurus, Aries, but yeah, divine counterparts, husband and wife. The Two of Cups is not only a soulmate card, it's also a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people feel the same way towards one another, two people are on the same page about what's going on and what they mean to one another. The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck is the cherry on this cake, the icing on this cake, right? The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment of marriage. This card is often referred to as the 1111 card. I'm telling you, divine timing. All right, this whole spread radiates divine. Okay, the Four of Wands, to me personally, always reminds me of an actual wedding, because in some cultures, when people do get married, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and branches on top of it, and the structure pictured in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that. But it is a card of commitment and marriage. So yeah, Gemini, get ready, go to a Leo's birthday party or a couple, and you'll meet this person there. Really happy for you, Gemini. Congratulations. Gemini, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Chariot, the Four of Swords, the World, and the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with another Gemini or Cancer, but I think you already know what your person's zodiac sign is, right? I think you guys are going on vacation. Did you know? Well, if you didn't, perhaps it's time for you to plan it. I see you going on vacation. Or another way to interpret this is retirement. Okay, I don't know if you're in that age, but I've seen people retire in their 50s. Okay, but yeah, either a vacation or a retirement. Now, let me explain. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck, that's you. That's your major arcana card, Gemini, right? The Chariot, the first card that came out, could be a Cancer, but the Chariot is a card of going somewhere, right? Or a card of a vehicle, or getting into a vehicle and going somewhere. Where you're going is the Four of Swords. You see, there isn't really much going on in the Four of Swords. To me personally, this is a card of rest. And hopefully you're resting somewhere by the beach or by the poolside with refreshments being served to you. Okay, not too many. Don't overdo it. The World right next to the deck could be interpreted as a card of someplace remote. Right? And that makes total sense with the Chariot being here. You're going someplace remote where you're going to be resting, chilling, taking a break. Or the World could be a card of a happy end. For some of you, it's a happy end because you don't have to work in August because you're going to be on vacation at least a part of the month. Or some of you are going to retire. The world retirement is a happy end, right? Or graduation is a happy end. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini. In August, keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind Venus is in retrograde the whole month of August, and Mercury will also go retrograde towards the end of August. So this is when more exes than usual could definitely resurface. All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by Judgment. We have the Magician, the Hierophant, and the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, perhaps even another Gemini or any zodiac sign. Well, yeah, you definitely have somebody coming back to you, Gemini. You do. The Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a message, and the Page of Wands is just the Page of Wands, right? No disrespect to the Page of Wands, but it's like, hey, what's up? What you've been up to? You want to catch up? You want to get together? What you're doing tonight, or what you're doing over the weekend? It's that type of energy. However, they are masquerading. What they're actually planning is full-on assault in a good way. They want to get as serious with you as possible. What they're doing is they just want to get you out of the house and meet them for a cup of coffee or what have you. All right? So prepare yourself. Don't let them fool. Don't let that Page of Wands fool you, Gemini. What they're actually coming in with is the rest of the cards, which are as serious. It is as serious as it gets with all those cards being there. The Knight of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Magician could be a Virgo or a Gemini, right? And the Hierophant could be a Taurus, right? So lots of Earth in here. But at the same time, the Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded, the most long-term knight out of all 4 knights. All right? With the Knight of Pentacles, you can always plan ahead. Perhaps this person will tell you the whole plan. It's like they spent some time thinking about this, creating a strategy, and they will share that with you. So don't be surprised if they'll be talking like, so in a month we move in together. In 6 months we start thinking about having kids. You get the idea, right? Judgment, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Magician, like I said, could be a Virgo or a Gemini you're dealing with. It could be you, right? You're a Gemini. But at the same time, the Magician is a card of manifestation, and most importantly, it's a card of taking action. So again, this person is now prepared to do all kinds of things to get the show on the road or back on the road with you. The Hierophant, if it's not a Taurus you're dealing with, then this is the end game for this person when it comes to the two of you. This is what they want. The Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a very spiritual, educational card. So I don't know what you're gonna do, Gemini, but this, yeah, don't let that Page of Wands fool you. They'll be talking serious business with you. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini. This month we have the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands clarified by the Seven of Cups, and we have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You have options, Gemini, in terms of, I think, where you want to go. I think you will have a lot of invitations to go to like business events, conferences, business mixers, lunches, dinners, happy hours. Yeah. And a lot, Gemini, perhaps even interviews, okay? People will be reaching out to you wanting to have a job interview with you, okay? I think those pages, the two pages, the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, are those invitations. Like, and there's going to be more than two, okay? The Three of Wands, the next card that came out, is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, right? And they're planning ahead, looking into the future. The Three of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card of a multiple choice, right? Or just a whole bunch of things, and it's a card of uncertainty and clarity. So at some point what I think you should do is just, put stuff on your schedule right away. Don't procrastinate, because it will eventually become a mess. You could be like double booked and things like that. Just make sure you put stuff into your schedule right away. Okay, the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is also a card of a choice. All right, because you see how there is three people in the Six of Pentacles. There's one standing up and two kind of sitting down. The person standing up, in this case you, choosing between people to meet, interviews to go to, conferences to go to, and things like that. So a busy month, Gemini. So just don't drop the ball in terms of scheduling. All right. Cool. Here's an advice or word of wisdom for you, Gemini, for the whole month of August. We have the Devil clarified by Judgment. We have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Cups clarified by the Five of Swords, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or pretty much any zodiac sign. I believe this is a very important message, Gemini, so pay attention, please. In August, something or someone from the past is going to come back. And this is something or someone you struggled with. It could be a person, or it could be not a person. So perhaps you struggled with somebody in the past to let that person go, or they were really bad influence on you. Okay, and that could be the person coming back to you. Or perhaps you struggled with an addiction in the past. You kicked it to the curb, but it will try to reclaim you in August. Okay, the good news is that you can definitely overcome this. All right, the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of victory, success. It's a card of overcoming something. It's a card of feeling good about what you've just accomplished. Okay, but you got the Devil. The first card that came out, clarified by Judgment. The Devil could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but most likely the Devil in this case is your own addiction or a toxic individual, right, with bad influence on you. Judgment, clarifying the Devil, is somebody coming back from the past. And we have the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords here. Yeah, this is you struggling with temptation. I'm just being honest with you. This is you struggling with temptation with that Five of Wands. But with the Five of Swords, you can kick it to the curb for good. The Five of Swords, this is when we just sever ties, we cut the cord, and we're done. Okay? Victory at any cost. The Seven of Cups is a card of intoxication. Okay, this is also a card of someone's judgment being clouded. It could be your judgment that's being clouded, and you could be vulnerable. But again, just stay on the prize, I guess. Focus, and you can say the final goodbye to this person or this addiction or what have you. Okay, but it's going to be a struggle. Keep that in mind, but you can definitely win. Alright, Gemini, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing August.